Hey guys, so how's everybody doing? I just finished going for a quick run down at the park. As you see, it's a very ugly day out today, very gloomy, very misty. It's been raining for like the last 2 days. So I just wanted to get this quick video out here. And before you comment and you call me crazy or nuts or whatever you want to call me, just hear me out before you say anything. I feel, and I shared this with a friend yesterday, I feel in my heart that Donald Trump will not be president this coming year, if we even have an election. And let me give you the reasons why I feel this. And up till about 2 weeks ago, I felt that he's gonna win, and I still feel that maybe if we do have an election and if it's legit, that he will win. But Donald Trump said something 2 weeks ago that I'm pretty sure a lot of people missed. It just passed right by them, and they didn't even realize what he said. He said in one of his speeches that if he's president, that we will not have a CBDC system implemented in the United States. I didn't think about it right away when I heard that. But then a couple of days later, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, he just shot himself in the foot. Because if you know anything about the CBDC and what the United States and the world and the global elites, what they're doing about digital currencies, just look it up. You see what's going on in Europe. There's this lady that I follow she's from Austria. She's from Austria. Her name is Survival Lily is her YouTube channel. She was actually in Naked and Afraid, in that show, Naked and Afraid, where they compete. She was in there a couple of years ago, but she has her own YouTube channel. And she gives a lot of good insight and information as to what's happening in Europe. And yesterday, she just posted a video about how the EU is not allowing its citizens to make any transactions more than 10,000 euros using cash. So that's just the beginning. Anyway, so I go back to I want to say it's probably July of 2023 or 2022. President Biden signed an executive order for central bank digital currencies in the United States government. The United States Bank, the federal bank, is looking into. They started working on that. And I believe they're doing some pilot testing around some areas, I think in New York and things like that. So the U.S. government and the federal and the global governments and the global bankers, they've invested a lot of time and money into this. And when Trump said this, I said, oh boy, they are not going to allow this to happen. They're not going to allow him to sit there and just destroy what they've been working on for not just the last 2 years, but probably for the last 5 years or more. So that's one of the reasons. You can research this. You can research everything about the CBDC and the U.S. government and what they're doing. And I truly believe that Trump really scared them with this. I truly believe that. And then he mentioned something, it was yesterday, I think. And I was like, oh boy, here he goes again. And I mean, he's right. He's 100% right on what he said. And he's talking about the border crisis that we have in our country, the United States. And in particular, what's happening in Texas. How Joe Biden is trying to federalize the National Guard. The National Guard reports to the governor of each state, okay? They are like I said to my wife, they're the tiny army, the mini armies of each state. And Joe Biden wants to federalize it. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff about that. So I'm going to share a video from another YouTuber that I follow. His video is really short. You can watch that, and he'll give you more in detail as to what's going on with that. But anyway, so I know that up to this recording, 25 states have signed on, have supported Texas Governor Greg Abbott, in his stance against the federal government. And some of them have even offered to send their own National Guard down to the border to help Texas if they need it. So President Trump said that other governors from other states, especially conservative states, should send a National Guard, should help Texas. And I was like, why is he even saying it? He didn't even have to say that because they were already doing it. But anyway, that's another thing. And he also said that if he's president, that all these people that are coming over the border better not get too comfortable, because he's going to deport them right away. He's going to get rid of them right away. Again, it's the right thing to do. And I don't blame him, and I support him 100% behind it. But by getting rid of all these illegals, he's technically telling the Democrats, I'm getting rid of a lot of your voters. So that's another thing that's scaring him. And, so I as I said to my friend, and I can't believe I'm going to say this here on the video, but as I said to my friend yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I said to her, I said, I truly believe that we're not going to have an election. That's how I feel. I might be wrong. I pray I'm wrong. We might not have an election. And that I don't believe that President Trump is going to be nominated. And I said to her, there's 3 scenarios that can play out. One is where they take him out. Okay, that's the one, which I'm praying that it's not. The second one is a societal and economic collapse of the United States, which it could potentially happen, especially with what's happening in the border. The third is a major cyber event, which we see the World Economic Forum and Klaus Schwab and Bill Gates and all them saying, oh, it's going to happen. Well, how can you say something's going to happen like that? They got plans. And what was the fourth one? There was actually a fourth one that I said to her. I forget. But either way, I believe there are a couple of scenarios in there that can come to play that will prevent Donald Trump from being our president. Again, it's just my feeling. It's just my gut feeling. I pray I'm wrong. But, I'd like to know what you guys think. God bless you. Take care.